Hi friends, welcome to #Gratitude Collab. This collaboration is hosted by myself, Creating with Jovi, and my friend Cindy of Cindy A. Lewis. I'm going to share all the details of this collaboration with you in just a minute, but I want to let you know what I'm doing in this altered book. So this is a book that I altered, and I'm turning it into my Gratitude Collab journal, but it's also going to be my gratitude art journal. So you might see some videos this month that just share the art that I'm doing inside of the journal. I might journal underneath the art and cover it with the art. I haven't quite decided, or I might just do art. So we'll have to see how that comes together, but I did want to let you know about that in case you wanted to check that out as well. I wanted to let you know that what you're seeing happening here on these two pages is this is kind of be just fun, some fun experimenting that I'm doing. So you know that I prepped the book already with the pages from the digital kit that I created called Gratitude. You can find that in my Etsy shop. You can also find coordinating freebies in my Facebook group as well as Cindy's Facebook group, and I'll be sure to link those in the description box. I'm trying to use up the stuff that I've got in my stash. The book was one of the things, so we're working on that. But I also have this tie-dye spray, and this has been great fun to use. If you happen to have tie-dye spray and you don't want to hang on to it anymore, use it on your paper. I'm just spritzing it on here, as you can see. Of course, I just spritzed it on my finger as well. But at any rate, I'm just spritzing and playing and having fun with it. If you do this, though, do cover your desk perhaps with some papers or something like that, because it does spray, and I did end up getting it. Like if you look at the top of my desk, you can't see where it ended up spraying, but it went pretty far out. So anyway, just a note of fair warning there. So I spritzed it up with the tie-dye spray, and now I'm going to go in with some gilding paste and a die that I have, a die cut that I use as a stencil. You saw me use this last week and probably the week before. This is one of my very favorite stencils. Well, it's my very favorite die that I use as a stencil. And I've got gold gilding paste, which I got it wet, and now I'm going to go ahead and get that down on the page. So while you watch me work on this page, I want to give you more details about the collaboration. We have 18 collaborators, including Cindy and myself. Please go by each one of their channels. Everybody's videos are going out on Wednesday, the entire month of November. So if you've missed any, feel free to go back and check them out. So as mentioned, there's 18 total collaborators, and I'm going to read off the names of the collaborators in alphabetical order. We've got Annie Creates, BB's Closet Creations, Caroline on the Hillside, Fashionably 50-something and Beyond, Hand Stitching with Carol, KentuckyKrafter, Koalitas Creations, LetsDesignCreative, Lylo Crafts, Madeline.deett.designs, Maria's Miscellany, Martha Makes Art, Paper Confessions with Cara Mia, RavenVintageCa, Scrapbooks and Memories, Sweet Pea Papers, and I will have all of them listed and linked in my description box so you can check out what they're grateful for as well. I wanted to let you know that I will be reading my journal entry to you while you watch me work on these pages, but I just wanted to give you the lay of the land as far as the collaboration goes first. So I also want to mention that you can join us if you'd like to. It's not too late. If you'd like to join in, simply use the #GratitudeCollab. Be sure to tag Cindy and I in your description box so we don't miss your video. If you tag us, we get a notification, and that way we can go to your video and we won't miss you. There are prompts if you'd like to use them. You don't have to use them, but if you'd like to, you can. Sometimes it's helpful to have a prompt for something to think about. So the first one, it was week 1 actually, which was your favorite thing about where you live. And then week 2 was what are you looking forward to this month? And if you're behind but you want to jump in now, you can do that and just use those prompts as well. Week 3, which is this week, and this is what I'm going to be journaling about this week, is what is your favorite season of the year and what is your favorite thing about it? And then next week, my journal entry and everybody's journal entry will be about naming the things that you are good at. And, these prompts, you can just sort of think about the prompt and then you can talk about what you're grateful for. You just rephrase it to use it as a gratitude prompt. I've got the basics of this page done. I have the focal point in the center, which is actually quite a large stamp. And then I put some little mushrooms down there on the right hand corner of that stamp. Then I've got the word gratitude up in the upper left. And of course, before I did that, I did the stenciling and the spritzing and all that good stuff. So to finish this page off, I've got this seam binding, and this was sent to me recently. And I didn't want to put it away. I want to use it, right? I'm trying to use my stash, right? So I decided I'd just go ahead and take the seam binding and create a ruffle on the side of the page. And so I used my hot glue gun, and that's what I did. I love how it turned out. I'm going to be doing this more with other seam binding that I have because it's not too big of a ruffle. It's small, and it's just perfect. I don't know. I love how it turned out. So I may or may not do another one somewhere inside of this art journal, but that was really fun to do. So here on the right hand side, I have got the spritzing done, the stenciling done, all that. I love the effect. And then I went ahead and put the words. I cut this out. I think you saw me do that. Every day is a day you've never seen before. I like that because I think it reminds us to appreciate the day and what it might have to offer for us and to embrace it. All right, moving forward. As I work on these pages, I'm going to go ahead and read to you my journal entry for this week. Prompt 3. What is your favorite season? What is your favorite thing about it? My favorite season is winter. I really enjoy cooler weather. When I was a kid, I always had fun playing in the snow, ice skating, and sledding. We moved away from Virginia when I was about 11. That was the end of the snowy days for me. However, I still love winter. I'm grateful for the extra family time while celebrating Christmas, my birthday, New Year's, and my son Brandon's birthday. Even in Florida, I get to wear cozy clothes a bit. Not much, but a bit. My creative self is grateful for the opportunity to decorate my house. I also enjoy giving. Even though I know I can give throughout the year, it just seems more special at Christmas time. Oh, I love twinkle lights. With the time change, it's twinkle light time for me. I don't know why, but twinkle lights bring me so much joy. I'm grateful for friends, family, giving, gatherings, celebrations, and twinkle lights. Friends, I hope you're enjoying watching me work in my art journal. So after I wrote on this page, and this is part of what I had just read to you, I went ahead and I grabbed some ink that I found on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just using a paintbrush and going around the page with it and adding some details. So here is a close-up of some of the work that I did today. This page, I added some of that seam binding around all the edges. Then I added some cut-aparts, but then I took that ink that I was painting on the other page with, and I added it to those little mushrooms. I also added a faux wax stamp on the upper left-hand side. Now this is the page where I used the paintbrush along with the ink that I had gotten on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and I used a cut-apart from my Gratitude printable kit. Friends, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.